got up surprisingly good this morning.
I see you got up good.
I woke up early as hell, man. 5 a.m.
What time did you get up, Boyd?
I got up at
5 a.m.
Yeah.
Would you get up for 5 a.m.?
Boyd
don't
forgot the
know.
gate code.
Oh.
How do you forget
Just got up
that?
for no reason.
it's been 2 weeks.
Oh, all right. Thank you so much, D, for coming in today.
Absolutely.
I know that
Thank
you
y'all for
have
having me.
something big coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
You're always working on something big, actually.
Always.
And
That's what we do, right? That's what we all doing. Right?
Mhm.
We all got something big.
yes, 2021,
Exactly.
we have to.
Exactly. But yeah, I'm excited, for what's gonna come, and I'm excited for the world to hear it, and everybody that's been supporting me from since I moved here up to now. That's what I do it for.
And with COVID right now, a lot of the stuff virtual will be better anyway.
Yeah,
Because then,
absolutely.
live streams, that one virtual showcase that we were talking about, like that stuff's really
Right,
cool.
right.
I think that's what's going to be popping off as of right now. Because I heard that a lot of promoters and a lot of
I
venues
disagree.
are.
And so you
I
disagree?
disagree.
What you think?
I got something that's coming that's going to usher in something else.
No, I know that we and you have stuff that's coming, but I'm saying like globally right now, like the virtual showcases, that's going to be something.
I might change the landscape.
Yeah, a lot of these artists been doing
You-
Never know.
virtual concerts and
Yep.
stuff like that. Holograms. I've been hearing stuff about holograms.
I'm not there yet, but I
can't
wish
wait
I
till
could.
you-
I don't
do
know how I
holograms.
feel about that. I don't know how I feel
like,
about that.
it's
I'd
been
be
crazy.
like,
That'll be lit as fuck.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
Oh my God.
I've been hearing a lot of crazy stuff, but it's just it's cool, to see all the different creativity, and how they finding ways to get that bread, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, you got that pressure. When you got that
Yeah,
pressure
yeah.
cooking up on your ass, you're gonna have to figure out something.
Right.
The first artist I saw use a hologram, I think it was Snoop Dogg. When he did a
Was
hologram,
Snoop.
I think it was a hologram of Tupac.
Tupac was the first one.
Word.
Yeah, the first artist.
That's dope.
I think.
Oh, you talking about when he was on stage? with-
Yeah, he did a song that he featured Tupac, and the hologram of Tupac came out and performed the song. And I was like, shit. This wasn't even.
They made him a little too ripped though.
I didn't even know that.
Tupac was not that ripped.
I don't know. That boy was doing some stuff.
Nah, he was, but they made him jacked. They made him like he just got out of the gym.
I don't think a lot of people like remember that though.
funny.
Remember that performance of someone using a hologram, and I don't think that they actually aware that this happened like years ago. We in 2021. No one else has tried to use a hologram or anything.
Oh yeah, Michael Jackson.
Well, I was gonna say besides Michael Jackson,
Yeah.
but I don't see anyone getting on that creative side.
That's a lot of money.
They got the money.
You did, but
Look how many
still,
cars they buying and stuff.
Pop Smoke, they said they're thinking about doing it for Pop Smoke.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah. For that
I mean,
album.
maybe the technology getting cheaper now.
Yeah, cause
But
back
when it
then,
first came in, oh my god, it was.
I mean,
Yeah.
how does Snoop
I'm
get
on
it
some
just
it's
like
just
that?
like computers and everything else. Everything you see
Yeah,
is
but you
so
gotta
crazy.
generate all those computers at once to get one image.
Oh, that's how they do it. I thought it was just like a projection from.
Nah, not for it to move on stage with you.
Oh,
and
oh,
everything
so
like
it's
that.
so it's computers, you say?
It's a computer generated
that's
module, and
That's
it's
dope.
sending the light from here to there, all at one location, and then
that's
that's what
dope.
gives you that 3D.
Yeah.
It looks like
That's
he's
dope.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
it's nice ass shit.
I didn't even know.
But
I want to do that.
let's get on to you a bit now. I've been hearing in small circles. This
Alright.
is the usher of Fort Myers.
The usher.
This is what these.
God, I never escaped that, man. I'm
Look,
always see that for the rest
when
of my
I'm
life.
around girls and they say something about D-Gus, I'm like, that man.
I'm dead.
I'm serious. These are the conversations I'm in. He'll be on TV, be on internet, he'll be on YouTube, something, and they'll say it. Like,
Because he shows
Always,
face.
man.
He
Ever
goes
since-
out. You feel me?
Ever since 6th grade, that's the first day I've like started hearing that, and the rest is history, bro. That's what-
I want to take some increments. You know what I'm saying? Take
Yeah.
some shit from-
yeah, for sure. Nah, he's a GOAT for sure. He a legend. Like especially with the lane that I'm doing, like, yeah, definitely take notes. I always
That don't waste my time. That's my jam right there.
Nah.
Got it on the playlist.
I still got it on the playlist.
I'm serious. When it comes to Atlanta, like R&B, I'm still in there. That's what I grew up
Yeah,
on.
man, R&B is the
Gladys
vibe.
Knight and the
That's-
Pips,
Yeah.
fucking Midnight Train to Georgia, fucking all of that. I did not have no rap until I want to say about 14,
Dang.
I feel that.
but aside from Tupac.
Yeah.
Aside from Tupac,
But-
about 14, it
I
was
feel
only R&B in the
Yeah,
house.
yeah. So I would say I was pretty similar to that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. R&B, like pop, mainly that's what it was for me growing up a lot.
And anything on Disney Channel is
This
in
is-
sync.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I grew up like that too. I didn't grow up around much rap. I grew up around a lot of R&B. But I can't sing, so that hurt. that hurt me.
Dang.
I was like, yo, so when people are singing, like if Daniel started to sing, cause he sings, Daniel sing because I heard so many R&B before. I could tell him try to do it this way, or try if you're gonna do a riff, do it this way, or at one point this word, sing it a little higher. But just because I heard so many R&B and he wants to sing R&B, it's like I can coach you just from hearing it, but I can't do it. It's like I'm just good at coaching how to do it, just because of my ears of constantly hearing it, than to actually say I'm gonna go on a mic and start singing. If I could have sang, I would have been a dangerous person.
I feel you, cause there's some people that like that's not artists that like I'll sing my music too. You know what I'm saying? That can't rap or sing or nothing like that, but have an ear for it.
They have a
You know?
they have a knack for it, and
So
I
I
feel like
feel you on
that's
that.
my like I told people, God knew what He was doing, because if He gave me the voice to sing, I would have been singing everywhere. You'd have get upset.
You got dreads with the next
Dog.
Jacquees, bro.
We would just walk into IHOP and I'll start singing in front of everybody loud, because my confidence is already there. I'm already a little cocky, so if I had the voice to do that, people would get upset
That's
with me.
usually Jamaicans. They'll just wake up early in the morning and just be chopping up some shit. Beautiful morning. Ah, ta, 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 ta. And then it'd be some woman that's like way past her age, like some how Stella got her groove back type deal. I'm like, that boy.
I'd have been like that for real, but God knew what He was doing. He knew what He was doing.
Facts.
That made me humble.
I have to ask this question, D. Now, from the beginning stages of you starting your music all the way until now, is the process still the same? You just write by yourself?
Yeah,
You got a group of people?
Nah, every song that you hear, it's all me, man. Yeah, it's
So
every
no
song.
hands or nothing?
Mm-mm. Nah.
I'm trying to get
Right,
people to
right.
start doing group writing.
Yeah, I mean, one time I tried it. I tried to do that. I made a post like a couple years ago, just trying to do the same thing, because it is interesting, hearing different people's creativity, and it coming together. It happens we hear it all the time. These hits. So I would love to do that, but it's just like, I haven't really, found anyone, I guess per se, that I would like.
How many times have you tried?
I haven't really tried it that much. I've maybe like 3 times.
When you say
3-4
group writing,
times.
what do you mean? Like,
Same thing we do in movies. Like, even though I'm the main portion of the film, I got other people putting their own piece of story on it, even though it's gonna be initially
in
mine.
one song.
Now for other people though, I've done that for other people. Like
No,
a lot
not
of times.
ghostwriting, but I'm saying for yourself too.
Yeah,
like,
well, for myself.
I mean,
it's
I write on
different,
other
yeah.
people's projects as far
yeah.
as like movies. But
Right.
when it's my turn,
Yeah.
I don't have all the stories. We're talking about trying to do 2 hours of film. I don't have 2
So that's
hours of
different.
story.
Yeah, that's different. Movies.
You know,
way
I
different.
feel
from-
like music is the same, even though it's shorter. Even
Right.
though it's shorter, there's pockets that you may not know that the next person may know. Hey, hit this octave on there, or might be
Right.
what I was telling you earlier, 2 weeks ago, putting the soda can in the background.
Oh yeah.
You don't know what you're hearing until like Intentions. You ever heard Intentions from Justin Bieber?
Yeah.
He put the soda can.
Oh,
You don't
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
And most of the guys that are like producers or movie writers or whatever the case may be, when we're dealing with SoundForge, we're trying to use other sounds that's conventional from the grocery store and bring them into the movies. Like breaking somebody's neck is a lettuce.
I thought it was like a salary.
Just go get the freshest lettuce you can get,
Some
and
lettuce.
then just watch it, and then just crunch with the neck.
Gotcha.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. So having
know
those
that.
group writers, and I don't mean like group writing meaning like we finna change up what D Goodson said. It's how he's saying.
How you saying it? Right.
You know,
Yeah.
hey, I love you, girl. Instead of saying I love you, girl. Hey, I adore you, girl. Maybe that might hit it a little bit. Somebody just to come in there and just be like,
Yeah.
Play with the words a little bit.
Definitely. Definitely.
a clear up.
Definitely. And that's another reason why sometimes I'll send it, you know what I'm saying, like a song, like before it's completely mastered, you know, just to see like, you know, what you thinking as far as the beat or, you know, with lyrics or anything like that. But you know,
I'm
like
just
you
trying
said,
to
like
get people to
a full
start
group writing session.
Yeah.
It's dope, you know, it's dope.
Well, I'm trying to get people to start building their portfolio the same way we would do a movie. Now, understandable, music is only 3 minutes, right? It's quick. It's a quick process.
Right,
you could
right,
probably
right, yeah. 3 to
2-3
4
hours
minutes, yeah.
if you're good at it. You come in and knock it out.
Simple.
With a movie, I don't care how many years you've been in. You still got to use the same process because if you fuck up one thing, the next director or the next actor or the next whoever that's on a part of that project is going to be lost.
What would you say, what would you think would be the average time to put together a movie? As far as opposed to
How many minutes you talking about?
As opposed to a song.
For 30 minutes, we'll be done with our film. We started late December because of holidays. We'll be done end of February. And this is just for 30 minutes.
You started in December, and that was for 30 minutes?
This is just for 30 minutes. We haven't
started
filmed
in-
yet, but I got the story in my.
Right.
in
Didn't
my-
they say like the Avenger movies and stuff like that? They get years before they come.
That's
That's what I'm
That's
saying, like, they-
sponsors. What people get that
okay.
messed up is you gotta clear with Coke. How you did the can and
Oh, everything in the movie.
if
Okay.
they didn't clear it, you can't release that movie, or you will be held in contempt. You
Big
know,
trouble.
you'll get in trouble
Okay. So
because they want to see how they look in your movie.
okay.
So I'm eliminating all of that. I'm eliminating sponsors. I'm eliminating everything. So if we're just doing a film, I leave all cups. Everything's generic. If I want to put in companies or businesses, I would go find like a logo and put Smoking Hot on there and pretend like it's a restaurant. I don't have to clear it because she's right here. Hey, can I use it? Yes. Boom, done. And she's gonna be on set anyway, so she already gonna see what it looks like.
Yeah.
It's already clear. I'm
Gotcha.
trying to get all of that red tape out of the way.
Oh, so you're an actor now? Actress? You're an actor now?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Something like that. You know what I'm saying?
I do a little bit of everything. I dabble.
You know, and
Yeah.
I'm trying to put on those same people that we already got a team of people. There's a cook there. There's an artist. If I have a music scene, boom, we got
Yeah.
artists.
That's all you need is a team, man. This day and time. That's it, really.
You know what I'm saying?
People actually on board though. You feel me?
That's
Right.
Yeah.
Because people be acting like they're on board, and then it comes down to the day, and then they be flagging.
For the
Like,
clout.
You gotta treat this like a job. And
Oh,
you
yeah.
might not be getting paid at it at that moment in time, but
Gotta
we
take it
was just talking
serious.
before the show. I was in my house. I was in my house when I first started this motherfucker. D Goodson was in my house.
Yeah.
And then from there we just
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. It's been crazy seeing every time I like see you, it's like in a new spot. Like, damn, bro.
Well,
Okay.
moving.
Yeah, but that's dope though. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. You know.
but that consistent moving, somebody's watching you.
Yeah.
You
Absolutely.
know, I'll let the cat out of the bag. A situation happened, and then Cat came in, and you know, before I got to the next space that we got now that we're painting, Cat came and saved the day. So having yourself consistently moving,
Yeah.
somebody's watching you, and we'll be like, I seen his work. Bring him over here.
Come on, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
dope.
yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
That's true.
So, but yeah, I want more people in this city to start doing group writing. That's what's causing this tension.
We just need to come together. Period. Like,
Yeah, and know that people are going to be using you.
for sure.
You are put on the. If you're coming in the entertainment game, you are going to be used. We're using D Goodson likeness to get more eyes on us, so we can give more digital whatever. You know, we're using Cat to go out there, go find those businesses. When they come back over here, boom, we put all the lights and the shows and everything else on that. I want to do that for these people, but I can't do that if people don't show up. People don't rehearse. I'm giving you a script.
Rehearse.
Okay, if I gave you paper, I'm over here at home researching shit for you, and then you don't even take the time to read it.
Yeah.
It's really rude.
That's them as a person. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. It's just accountability, really. You know, it's just really
And
what they come.
motivation.
Yeah, exactly what they're doing it for, right?
Right.
Right.
And
A lot of people aren't
you
doing
clout
it for the
most of
right
time.
reasons.
You
You
clout.
know.
Yeah, and there's going to be pitfalls. I ain't gonna lie to you. From that time, like I said, with him, probably had like 10, 15 pitfalls in between all of that, and I just was like,
It is
have
what
a
it
team of
is.
people, yeah, but those team of people are your police also at the same time. Hey, when we doing the show, yeah, we do got to do that. Fuck,
Yeah, right.
I gotta show up.
They gotta keep you on
Yeah,
point.
keep you on exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I think a lot of these people get by themselves for so long, and then
discouraged.
yep, you'll psych your own self out before.
Yep.
Yep.
I seen it happen too. I seen a lot of that happen. A lot of people I was rooting for, is like, what happened to them now? You know, don't even know.
It'd be a kid. It'd be
Different.
they're
yeah,
not getting
go to
enough
jail.
support in the in the city or whatever. It'd be something that's like fake to them. Man, they ain't getting no support, man. I know what I
How
can
many
do in
times did
this
you
city.
try?
Huh?
How many times did you try? You feel me?
And what's the quality? You know what I'm saying? What are you putting out there?
Did you change it up at all?
Right.
Do you feel like you reach your cap in Fort Myers? Like your level where you feel like
That's a good question.
It is a good question. That's a
the
great
reason why I
question.
asked that question is because last night after the performance, had some people come and talk to us, telling us how talented we are and all that, and they somewhat brought that question out in a different way, but they still brought it out. So I want to, because artist to artist, I want to know how you feel as well. We're in Fort Myers right now. We perform in the main, I would say some of the most main locations that throw stuff for artists. And when I perform there, I notice the same people come out multiple times. So do you feel like you've reached your limit for the area where you need to go and now expand to new people, other people?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I definitely do. Absolutely. And I think any artist that's taking it seriously will feel the same way. Because even artists that we know now, like Drake and Chris Brown, like they're big, but not everybody knows them, and they know that, you know. So they want to keep pushing. They're not satisfied, you know. They even the whole nation would say, I would say, know of them, but you still got China, you still got, you know, other parts of the world, you know, that doesn't, you know, it went Rigo Bell. If you were right there in front of their face, they wouldn't know, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely, not just Fort Myers. I would say just some parts of Alabama, you know, too. That's why I moved from Alabama, you know, because I felt like I felt the same way that I felt here right now. You know what I'm saying? So
Stagnant?
just a
Is that
part-
how you
yeah.
feel?
No, not stagnant, but just like, I personally don't feel like I would say stagnant, because I'm already thinking I'm moving, like I'm trying to do things outside of the city anyways, you know, like outside in different parts of the state anyways, you know. So if I thought about it like, you know, why isn't my city supporting me? Because I hear a lot of that, you know, on Facebook and Instagram, then I would feel, you know, stagnant, because I would be just pushing stuff out for the city to see, you know, instead of a real artist would push stuff out for the world to see,
the world.
you know. So, and that's what the difference comes to, you know, and that's why you find a lot of people falling off, and a lot of people
It's all a mindset.
going up. Exactly, it's all in the mindset, right? So if you're looking at just Fort Myers, then it's gonna be easy to feel, you know, that way, you know. But if you feel hungry about it, then yeah, I would definitely say, yeah, I feel like I reached my limit as far as, you know, Fort Myers.
All right.
Absolutely.
Okay, I just wanted
Absolutely.
to know.
Yeah, because everybody not gonna support the same music. You know?
No.
I make different music than Plies and Frank Lenny. That's just a few of the people that I know that's been, you know, making some noise. You know, so I would just it wouldn't do me no good, you know, just to keep trying to make some pop music or some R&B music and just hoping that, you know, Frank Lenny audience and Plies audience dig it, you know, and take it in, and
Yeah.
the same thing happen, you know. So,
It's just the demographic.
right,
you know?
exactly. So,
I'm not waiting on anybody. I used to think that same mindset, just waiting on somebody to hear or see or whatever.
right,
Not waiting no more. I'm building it
right,
myself.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's the best. That's the good thing about social media too, is that's gonna touch so many different parts of the world.
You never
so,
know.
Exactly. You never know.
I don't know. I feel like we got a new fresh coat of paint. Like whatever demographic that was before 2020, it's gone. Right now, everybody's like shifting, trying to figure out where to be at. Like I've seen new artists come back that haven't put tracks out in a minute, just because there's nothing else to do. There's only clubs open. If you are in a show, I mean not a show, but if you are trying to go somewhere, 9 to the 10 is probably shut down. They can't hold capacity. So with that limit, that's allowing people to go in these little divisions and be like, oh, well, I'm gonna go ahead and do a show. Ain't nothing else to do.
People are having to acclimate. Like,
Yeah, and then they're realizing they have to restart back over because y'all been off. That flame goes out, you gotta restart that shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
That's definitely happened to me for a few times. So
yeah. That's why I mean, going back to you, when I started, I've never left off. It's happened too many times in the past. This time around, I was like, I don't care if I got a leg fucking chopped off. If I'm able to still go or still edit, so I can wheelchair me in there and I can edit, I'm gonna still go because I don't want to go back to a regular job. You know?
Yeah.
That's not happening.
You just keep moving forward.
Yeah. Wherever the cards lay, just pick the bitches up. Pick them up. Figure out your hand. Yeah, everybody play poker.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you got a bad hand, but you still gonna play it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you fold out, you still lose your money anyway. So.
Yeah.
You gotta
bluff. You better bluff.
Right. So think of that of your life. Like if you started this thing, like I can't go back. This is on the table right now. Is probably like almost about like close to $10,000 to $15,000 worth of equipment. You know. And then I just I'm gonna stop.
like for what? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But that's what a lot of people
Oh, that's
do.
what, yeah.
A lot of people get
Yeah.
camera equipment, get, like I've seen people get, cricket boards. Those, and like they're like a good $500. You feel me? Like,
Sitting there
You feel
collecting
that way
dust.
because
Dust.
They keep messing with people out here, man. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. It just be a lot of the. They just be so focused on the city. I feel like from what I've seen being out here, seeing all these different artists, it's just like the city this, the city that, the city don't mess with me, the city don't mess with me. But it's just like
the city's
it's
so
many
small.
yeah, so many different parts of the world, that will actually love that music. If you build on that and build on that, and you make your own wave.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's called finding your demographic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because
Fort
this
Myers
part
is not everybody's demographic.
It's not. It's just where you live.
Exactly.
And remember, just because you don't fucking like something doesn't mean other people don't fucking like it. I'm so tired of, I don't know, there's just been so much shit going on and things that I've been seeing on the internet. It's just like people put their 2 cents into business that is not theirs at all. You feel me? And it's just like, if you minded your business and just thought about you and your progression, then maybe y'all would be a little bit further in life.
Damn, Skippy. That is complete fact.
Yeah. Absolutely agree. Somebody said about what we was talking about if we felt like we reached the limit. Somebody said you gotta watch the movie Soul based on how you feel. So I want to talk about that.
You gotta watch
the movie Soul. You seen that movie?
Jamie
Seen that movie
Foxx.
Soul, Jamie Foxx movie.
Oh yeah.
The cartoon.
Yeah.
It's like, it's basically like the whole moral of the story was he was trying to get this big gig and he didn't realize he didn't learn to really appreciate life, as those moments, and he ended up dying basically, So what I want to say is like I feel like it's definitely a balance between ambition and appreciation for sure, for life, and I definitely think that I'm one of those for sure, one of those people, and I'm sure y'all would even say the same thing, If you feel like unless you feel like there's some times where you're not really but that's normal though, you know. But that's just if anybody that's really hungry for it, you're gonna feel that way sometimes. You
Yeah.
know, you're gonna feel like a little oblivious to life. But all the moral of the, you know, all in all, I'm happy for the ride. You know, I'm happy for even all the bad things that's happening.
Yeah.
I'm appreciative of all of that.
Yeah, they're
You know,
all
that's what I want to
lessons.
say. Yeah, exactly, and it made me
Stronger.
exactly
Mhm.
more wiser. You know.
Yeah.
And like better, exactly like you said stronger. But
I look at it when I'm looking at social media. There's a few things that I'm looking at. Like I can see it in Cat. Cat picked it up. I can see it in you.
It's logarithms, baby. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
I can teach y'all, you know, but y'all don't want to listen to me.
Without tooting my own horn myself, and Spider, I've seen the energy. I went and filmed for his little thing. I just reposted that today.
he doing this thing.
That crowd was hype for him. I'm proud of that dude.
Spider, where the crowd was?
He's at
Where was the show?
Rackham's.
Oh, Rackham. Oh
But
yeah.
but the place was for him though.
Yeah.
It was his country set.
Yeah, he killing it in country.
He doing this thing.
For him to have this demographic in Fort Myers, I don't care where.
But isn't Fort Myers like mostly country though?
No,
I don't think so.
Rackham is that demographic is more. Yeah, I can see why you would say.
but when it comes to country, I don't care where the fuck you
Yeah,
go.
but
They support.
Yeah, country
absolutely.
support country. I don't give a shit.
Absolutely, for sure. I definitely.
It's
agree
only
with
rap that kind of do that.
You go Miami and you find a country club over there, and you said you're gonna sing some country music. You best believe everyone coming out
You damn Skippy.
just to see this country. And if they fuck with you, then you just got a whole nother set of people on your belt, which is nice.
Look at the energy.
When was this?
This was
It was like last week, right?
2 Fridays ago.
Yeah, 2 Fridays ago.
That crowd was fucking, and this is what I'm talking about, energy.
Yeah, he full of it too. They be doing
Energy,
backflips,
guys.
everything.
Yes.
Energy. It's not just a stage. I'm getting tired of like Fort Myers just throwing fucking floor together.
he just threw the mic.
They just give you a mic and then you just like, hey, what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing tonight? Yeah. And then I'm a fucking nigga, got so much money in my bank account.
Reading off your phone.
Yo. How y'all thought about that performance?
You know,
Wasn't nothing.
you know what? Something with that. That's how I used to perform at first. I was in the middle of the stage because there's where the light was, and I would stay there, and I would do this all the way through. And then Andre, he called me out. He was like, "Dude, you need more stage presence." Now the thing is, on the stage, the real me, I use the whole stage because I used to dance. I used to perform. Okay. So I don't even like to call
Especially
myself.
when he brings his duffel bag.
I don't like to call myself a rapper or an artist. I'm an entertainer. Because once I do that, my goal is to entertain the crowd. So when he told me that, I was like, dude, you forgot who you originally is. So the next time I got on stage, this was like a day. And the next time I got on stage, I was holding the mic. I was rubbing the pole. I was leaning with it. I was moving from one side of the stage to the next based on the music. And he was like, where did that come from? I was like, that was always me. But because I was in with the...
You're overthinking yourself.
Yes. So I was like holding back. Because I felt like I'm on stage and I just need to deliver my lyrics. Forgetting that I need to entertain people as well. I can't just be standing in one spot. Michael didn't stand in one spot. That boy would moonwalk from the left side to the right side of the stage, and then he would do some skippy walk like this, go back over, like all that kind of stuff. And I was like, I'm an entertainer. Why am I just standing up or taking 2 steps to the left, 2 steps to the right? I need to work the whole stage. I need to be at the edge of the stage. I need to be back. Like you said, energy. So now I start performing like that, where I would emphasize my actions while I'm on stage. And some people would be like, you drunk? Well, like, no, that's me just being a performer. It's nothing about being drunk or being high or anything like that. It's just me getting on stage.
Doing what you love.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Gotcha.
having fun.
I don't think people understand that anymore though. Like a
It's
lot of
rare.
people
Yeah.
a lot of people just use like smoking and drinking and going out as coping mechanisms. That's what I was talking about the other day, like on one of my statuses. I said, why is it that y'all would rather like go to all these, different clubs every week and see the same faces? You're not networking, you're not expanding your knowledge, you're not
That's
getting
part of what I was
anything out of
saying.
it.
Yeah, that's part of what I was saying as far as me being staying in Fort Myers, just thinking like city to city. You know what I'm saying? That's a part of it.
I say people that are in front of the camera because I've realized I've done almost well over 300 or 400 podcasts, right? And I've seen a lot of people in front of these cameras, and when the camera's off, they be like, "Man, we finna get ready to fuck this bitch." Yeah, the camera cut the fuck on. They come in and the coolest cucumber. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was thinking.
You know who one of those people is?
Yeah,
Me.
Yeah.
I'm
talk
just
cash
shy.
shit, and then when she get on, like she won't let that
I do talk my shit still.
monster go. Yeah. Like understandable. If you say that people say that you're mean, you gotta unleash that. Like show them, hey, this is what I think.
Oh
'Cause
no,
I'm about to unleash
nobody is ready to see my full form of me.
I'm about to release
Just
mine.
know that.
I'm finna
But
call all toxic
I
shit
hold back
out.
a lot.
I'm calling everything out.
Keep my mouth shut a
As an
lot.
artist, I gotta start doing it. It don't make sense to be on stage just talking to people like how we here right now. I can't be having this same energy on stage. 'Cause people, I feel, and it's proven, the crowd feed off of your energy. So if you're on stage and
You're on a platform.
Yeah.
They're looking up to you. It's literally
and if they don't feel what you're saying, and you think is you could say the stupidest shit. Kanye come out like I think you said this on one of the podcast when he said the whoop de doo when he came out with that song.
Oh, sloopity boop.
Yeah.
Boop, that dumbass.
Did you see Did you see the video for it?
Yeah.
And he had all these people around him dancing to that.
Right.
So it did, man.
Imagine him performing that, and those people. That's why they have.
Ringtones, everything.
Yeah, that's why they have
Right.
backup dancers to help bring that energy. Because if you it's just natural. If we go out, let's just say after the podcast we go outside and there's a bunch of kids and a child over there doing like this and he getting it in, you gonna stop and you be like, yeah, get it. You already got captured by his energy. That it happens naturally, and I feel like a lot of artists right now they don't do that, and if they do it, they get too wild and they destroy the equipment because they don't know how to control such energy, or if they do it in this one spot and they start flaring in this one spot. Like use the whole stage, and it's surprising that I'm only doing this for a little bit of time, and I'm already catching up to some people that's already been doing this for years.
You know
It's
what?
just called organized. Or something.
No, I think yes, but yes, organization. But you know what I think it is? A lot of people don't know how to communicate, and I always talk about this, but I feel like maybe like Andre is different. He came up to you, told you need more stage presence. There's a lot of people that be acting like your friend, but they're not really your friend. They're not telling you what's up. They're not keeping you on point. They don't have the right things to say. Like, if
got
you don't
yes
have the
man
right
around
people
you.
around, if you have a yes man around you, if you don't have the right people around you, then you're not going to fix those little faults. Like, nobody's perfect in any craft. So if people aren't, calling you out, X, Y, and Z, like, if I didn't have IC and Gabe around, there'd be mean things posted on Facebook. You feel me? mean things, but I don't do that no more.
So for you, have someone come and do that for you though? Like have someone said, yo, I think you should do this to improve your songs or
Absolutely,
to improve your performance.
That's what he
while
was
you're on
saying earlier.
stage.
He said that he has people, go over it and look at the beats and the lyrics.
Even
No,
when
not
I'm-
people
even
who
when I'm
you
like in the
trust. I mean, like not people like in your circle. People.
like out from my
Random,
circle.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I'll never forget. Like I had I sent A&R one of my songs, and after hearing like, you know, it was fire, it's fire, it's fire, you know, this
You
this
feel
and
like
that.
everyone's just saying
And
that.
then so, and I'll never forget. He was just like, I didn't even think he was gonna like respond in the first place, because it's like he was A&R for Atlantic at the time. His name's Sean Barron, and he was the head A&R, and so I didn't think he was gonna even listen to the song or nothing. But you know, he was just like, this is just okay, you know. So I was like, okay, you know, this is what I obviously it shook me. Like, it didn't shake me, but it was like, you know, like a
'Cause you
snap,
keep-
or like
you
you know,
keep
like a
getting-
snap to reality. Yeah, because when you
Yeah.
hear something, that's why another thing, like, you want to show it to different people, and that's what I was gonna say too. I was gonna say off what she was saying is I read something yesterday where it's saying like if you're not send your music or your craft to like actual like A&Rs or publicists or like people that play that role, because if you're not, you might as well be sending it to, you know, your mom or your best friend, you know, because they're just gonna tell you more
what
than
you wanna hear.
likely what you want to hear, you know, because there are some that's gonna keep it real, like, baby, this
Yeah.
ain't it, you know, but it is more likely that they're gonna, you know, feed your ego,
Mm-hmm.
you know, whereas if you send it to somebody that's been doing this and been working with artists like Ty Dolla $ign and, you know, the list go on, you know, he's like, this is just okay, and it's like, it makes you,
It
you know,
opens your eyes to
exactly,
something new.
and it makes you hungrier to know, like, okay, well, what's better than okay,
Yeah.
you know.
What was the
Humble
parts
and
that you
hungry.
missed?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
How do I
Exactly.
get to
Exactly.
this shit? Is
Exactly.
Because for your friends to tell you it's fire,
Mm-hmm.
it's them telling you so you don't get discouraged.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people need to understand, if you're
Or they
my
want to see your
friend,
downfall.
yeah, that too. But if you're my friend and you're telling me that it's fire just because you're scared that I'll get discouraged if you tell me it's not good, then I feel like we need to reevaluate your position as a friend. Because if you're telling me it's
But-
fire knowing that it's not hot,
Yeah.
you have me in that one same spot.
Right.
Tell me where I'm falling short so that I can go and fix it to get better.
Right,
That's
exactly.
why I like to ask strangers, because they are not obligated to tell you, yo shit good. No, they don't know you. They will
Yeah.
tell you straight up, nah, that shit trash.
Right.
And then they'll go about their business, not caring that your feelings got hurt,
Right.
not caring that
Because they ain't got no connection to
exactly. There's no connection. That the people you got connection with, unless they're brutally honest, they're gonna keep telling you that your shit sounds good. Your shit sounds
Right,
good.
right, exactly.
I base my image and my my work off of criticism, whereas I
You
need honest.
rewatch your videos, right?
Yeah, I rewatch them and stuff. I need people to tell me, yo, you did this, but it's not. It wasn't that good. Tell me that. I'm not gonna go and sit in my shower and start crying and say, oh shit, he didn't like it. No, I'm gonna say, all right, what do you think that I can do to make it better?
People are just used to that though. A lot of people are really sensitive nowadays. Like, it doesn't matter
Yeah.
what you say.
Yeah.
Like, everybody's like, "Oh my god, you hurt my
Everybody just
feelings."
take
I'm
it
like,
as hating now.
or
Everybody just take it as
like
hate.
you'll make a generic status and then you'll get these subliminal messages or DMs like, "Are you talking about me?" I'm like, if I was talking about you,
Well,
I
that's
would
coming off
said it.
by design. I'm gonna say that. That's coming off by design. Because usually, okay, take the
It's a
scenario.
guilt. They're guilty. You know.
Well, but I'm saying by design, just your natural habitat of growing up. This is what you've been designed to do. Take your work out of this and just turn it into like a Christmas gift. You're gonna accept it because it's the nice thing to do, right? You're not gonna criticize the gift because it's a gift.
Exactly.
All right, now put it back into music. I just gave you a gift. Can you listen to it and critique it? 9 out of 10, your friend is gonna be like, "It's nice," and it's not because they want to hurt you, it's just, or anything. They're just programmed
just-
by
yeah.
design
Just
to just say, "I like it,"
Yeah.
because we cool.
Be cool, right?
So if you gave me a gift right now, I'm not. What the fuck? I said Vizio, nigga. I get pissed off. Now our friendship is tarnished because I'm being ungrateful about
Yeah.
things. So put it back into music, same thing. If I say something against it, 9 out of 10, because me and you are connected, you gonna go get pissed off. Man, fuck that nigga, dog. He don't know what he's listening to.
That sound like ego too.
Depending on
That-
how you write, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Depending on you write how you are as an artist. You know?
Yeah,
if
that
you
sound
feel,
like
if you're hungry,
ego.
you want to get
Yeah.
better, then you're gonna see it as right how you said what I need to work on. But if you see it as like, you know,
He
like
don't
I
know what
said,
he's saying.
easily take it as hate or like, yeah, he don't know what he's talking about. Then yeah, it's just really you just being closed off, you know, closed minded.
I'm kind of glad that the AR told you that.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
kinda
I love it.
glad.
I love it because
Exactly.
that happened to me 3 years ago. That was before Trina and all of that stuff. So I was listening to it and I was just running over in my head. I read that sentence like so many times over the week, just like, dang, like, you know, like what can I do? Like what can I do as far as, you know, lyrics and punchlines and melodies, you know what I'm saying? Just it's just more to it than just writing something to a catchy beat and saying, yeah, it's fire.
Because I've been in studios and I heard people rapping
Mm.
and they sound weird in the studio, and then the producer is just like, you killed that man. What?
That's different. They getting paid for that. They know they getting paid either way, so they don't care.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They
Like,
want you to stay on.
yeah, so they're gonna tell
Oh,
you
yeah.
because they need that. They need you to come back.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah,
I tell
do
you
that
what.
shit over again.
It's just like,
I said that.
No, it's just like, so listen, like when I do, sometimes if I do, you know, the little promo videos and stuff, you know, like I haven't experienced it like recently, but when I've done it before, like I've experienced like, I don't really like the music, you feel me? But I'm still doing it. I'm still hyping them up on stage. You see how close I get to people?
Yeah.
Like, I'm always, like, I always try to listen to their music before I go and record them so that I know what's going to go on and I can hype them up because I want them to know no matter what, I'm there for them and I'm recording them. Like, I want them to feel comfortable because even if the crowd isn't hype, I'm hyped for them.
That's real.
So,
That's
Fail forward.
Yeah.
Will Smith said that.
mind
Fail forward,
manipulation.
man. It might not be the best quality. It might not be the best work. Just continue going.
All right, just get better, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Just
Progress.
push them to get
I
better.
was green as fuck when I first moved here. Now I know CGI like it ain't nobody like the back of my hand. Oh, you need something? I got you. It used to just be the clicker and it'll be all day with this, 2 hours with just the clicker. Now it's like a extension of my hand. I know it like an Xbox controller now. Say what? Okay.
Yeah, same thing with instruments. Guitar, piano,
I
same thing. Same thing.
I say the same. Yeah, I say the same thing. Us as guys, we will get on a Xbox and know how to fucking slam, know how to fucking football, know how to
The
whatever. game.
fatality combos.
Fatality,
Hey,
up,
remember
down,
those
BX square. Everybody knows the shit. But if you, and how many hours have you put in on that Xbox? How many hours have you put in on that PlayStation? Put them same amount of hours in your music, and I guarantee you.
Oh yeah.
crazy.
You're gonna
Yeah.
be punching out combos like.
That's what I'm saying. You gonna know how to do everybody's style. Drake stay in the fucking studio. That's why he's on top. He stay in there. That's a video game to that motherfucker. Y'all got.
It was one morning. I messaged my my cousins in my chat, and they were like, "Why you up this early?" I was like, "I don't know, music."
That's probably why he was up. He said he was up at 5 o'clock.
Yeah,
That's probably
that's
why
what
he
I'm
was up.
saying.
Only
Yeah,
2 reasons
that's
why. Well, 3 reasons now.
That's what I turned into.
Only 3 reasons why I'll be up before 9 o'clock. It's either if I have to work because they call me in at 7, if it's music related, or if I have to be here. That's it. Anything else, you not getting me out of my bed that early unless there's some kind of passion behind of it. That's the so it's like everyone will like I would go sleep at 3 in the morning, and I'll wake up, and I'm on the computer listening to beats, doing music. I just my body randomly wake up, and I know if I randomly wake up at this time, and it's not to go to work, then my body's telling me to do music.
All right, let me ask this question while you got that thought. How often do you get discouraged after, like, when you wake up and getting started? Now, you by yourself. How often do you get discouraged?
Not that often, surprisingly.
Okay.
It's not that.
But he's a confident person.
I
It's
think that's-
different.
yeah.
If he was a more
would say I
anxious,
get-
shy person, it'd be different.
I would say I get discouraged sometimes, like
A good bit?
fairly. Yeah,
Again, that's-
It's more for me though. And I'm not trying to sound braggy or nothing, but it's like when I hear like an artist like that's got like millions of views like on IG, you know, and I'm like, bro, I know for a fact like if it was to put me up against them, like it's no, you know, like just that's all I need, just that opportunity. If I was there, it wouldn't even be a comparison, you know.
Okay. I swear to God, I got to get people to start playing Stratego. Like, it's best game in the world, and it allows me to set up all type of businesses around this city, and y'all don't even know it. right?
Stratego.
It's almost like a kid version of chess,
Okay.
but it's way more advanced because it's basically just trying to figure out where the flag is at. If I can call your flag out, I don't have to kill nobody on your board. I can just call your flag out, game done already. That's almost like sending a nuke out. And then I have a strategy to take out all your men. Or I have a strategy to just take your bombs out and deactivate a lot of this stuff. Yeah, there's so many ways. There's only 2 ways to win, but the setup there's like many setups. I use that same strategy for music. I got investments with her and doing something with her as far as podcasting and some future endeavors. I got stuff with Gabe. I got stuff with Spider. I got stuff. One of them motherfuckers gonna hit. I got a pawn in each game.
Yeah.
One's gonna hit. And Spider seems to be like either the second or the first. Cause he's already traveling. Alabama, he already went up in my state. That man been moving. Right? And it's just
doing this thing.
yeah, all of his strategies.
He's a Taurus too.
Yeah, he's a Taurus. We use it. We came out of the same camp.
You're a Taurus?
Yeah.
He's a Taurus.
What?
Yeah, May 8th.
That's hilarious.
May 8th.
We're both Tauruses too.
That's dope. I knew. I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
I didn't
them
know you
bulls.
was. I didn't know
think I
you
remember.
was.
I got
I
this.
told each other that one.
I don't know why it keeps happening. I'm always in, like, if I'm with like a group, that group is full of the same zodiac sign. Because in Voodooville,
It's all Aries.
all of them are Aries. I'm the only different zodiac sign in there.
Mm.
And now all of you guys here are Taurus. I'm the only
You're
different
gonna see
zodiac.
that more often. There's more Tauruses.
There's so many
Creep is a
Tauruses.
Taurus.
That's what I'm saying. It's like everyone's grouped together.
We're stubborn. I would say that. We're stubborn. But I don't care who hates me, who dislikes me, or whatever the case may be, I'm moving forward.
Yeah.
You either on this train or you off the train. I don't give 2 flat fucks.
Absolutely.
Right? So that like-mindedness. Now, I do have to check my ego at the door. I will say that. Because if my ego is up and hers is up and his is up, there could be a fight.
Yeah.
Go quickly. No, I said no. But we're just passionate about whatever it is.
Yeah.
You be talking about Skittles versus Mambas. No, Skittles is better than I'll get pissed.
Yeah.
But I'm not mad at you. I'm not gonna throw blows. It's just I just like
I'm just hype.
What's the word? Like, oh man, what's the word? You get passionate.
Yes.
yeah.
I seen that happen in the group already. They argue over the little, and I'm just sitting there like, because everyone's Aries, they're all Rams, so they saying the same thing a different
way.
And they argue, and I was like, y'all agreeing? How are you arguing but agreeing?
So,
The argument is coming from the like
Boys
we already
calling
know,
y'all out.
Like, say if an argument happened between us 3, right?
Stupid
All
Aries.
Taurus, right? If the argument is about music, we'll know that D is like the song is solid. We're arguing about a piece in the song. It'd be like, nah, it should bridge over. Nah, it should come in. Nah, you should do a wave effect. We'll argue just over that. But that's a good argument. That means I want your shit tight. I'm trying to critique you on your shit.
constructive.
Yeah. So if I'm getting hot, obviously it's very important, and we need to address it. But if it's not that important, I'm like, nah, you good, you solid. I'm quick on that. So if it sounds good, I'll let you know. But
Right.
if it's terrible, I'm pretty blunt.
Right.
Yeah.
That's good. People need that in their life. I don't care how sensitive anyone is anymore. You need to hear the truth. You can't handle it, then you shouldn't be doing what you're doing.
Well, I'm in my 30s, my man. I can't sugarcoat no more shit. Because if I keep sugarcoating, then we just ain't gonna get nowhere.
And I learned.
Because then I just get irritated.
Right.
Exactly.
And then I get irritable to be around those people, and then I don't want to be around them anymore.
Right.
And I don't want that. Like, I just like being able to straightforwardly be like, hey, I don't like that you did that. And then either being like, I'm sorry, or I won't do that next time, or
Fix it,
whatever.
yeah.
And like, just fix it. Like, it's so easy to just be accountable for your mistakes. Just say like, I did that. A lot of people can't do that. A lot of people would rather lie. Like, are you talking to your parents still? Like, why are you lying? Are you scared of me?
Again, that's off of what you was growing up with. Like with your parents, you 9 to 10 was
We
gonna
did-
lie
we did talk about
because you was
that.
gonna get fucked up. But the difference of the matter is, I'm not finna fuck you up over your song. It's your show. So if I'm like, Kat, you might want to change this, this, and this. If you don't change it, that's off you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't, but it shouldn't come to blows.
Right.
To, hey, you might want to do this with your show. You might want to throw some sprinkles.
It comes back down to people being sensitive.
Yeah. There's been plenty of times when me and her first like started chit chatting. I thought I may have said something because I know how she is. I know how I am. We're pretty much the same person. So I'm like, all right, you said this kind of wrong, and she was like, you're right. Okay, we can agree. She addresses that she did something.
He was like, wait, what?
Yeah, because I thought I had to defend myself out of the thing. I'm like, no, I'm not saying that. You know how you got to do it with certain women. You got to stay within a certain. But she's a flat out person, and that's why I'm always around
I'm a very
her.
like yes or no.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not an I don't know. Like what the fuck is an I don't know?
I don't know.
Like I'm either 100% or none. Like it's just like if I don't like somebody, like if I don't like you, I don't go out my way to hug you, and I don't like being touched. First of all, and then like another thing is I don't go out my way to talk to you. I don't even really look in your direction. So I feel like that's the best way to like point out the snakes. Like the people that come up to you and go out their way to be like, oh hey, like that aren't actually come up to you because they like what you're doing. That are coming up to you and oh hey, how are you doing, and then leave type shit. Like you're not really asking me how I'm doing.
I don't know how many times I've done seen her or him. Now that I know he's a Taurus, her or him in areas, and we ain't say not one word. And nobody's beefing nothing.
Yeah.
We just.
Yeah.
You too far over there.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna go through this whole crowd and hug everybody over there.
Cause like we
it's
know it's the
love.
vibe. Like it's
if
all
he comes
love.
around, he comes around. I'm not gonna go out.
Exactly.
People be getting offended. Why didn't you come say hi to me, or why didn't you say bye? I'm like,
little kitty bro, I swear,
Because
man.
my mind's just like, I know too many people now. This podcast has grew. I'm known within the city, and a lot of people know me. What my biggest pet peeve is, I gotta hug everybody out on the way out. That's 15, 20 people on the way out.
It's a pandemic.
it's
Can't be
COVID.
doing it. Can't be doing all
time.
that.
I'm tired of people using
Coronavirus.
Even before that, though, even before that, I just
yeah.
like I had an ex-girlfriend that did that. She just knew too many people in the church. Okay, let me go say bye to a few folks, bro. We was there for another
3 hours later.
And I didn't want to do it at the place. I was like, I want to be at my own house, you know.
He said, "I'm over it."
I was like, you gotta say bye to everybody. I got poo poo.
He's like, "I got a turtle."
Yeah, right. I got a little turtle coming out. Oh man. So I just from that moment on, it's just like if you really, really solid, like how me and Kat done got close. All right, Kat, we Gucci. So, but everybody else that I just worked with you a few times.
Yeah.
I see. I'm going out here. Or if I'm with a crowd already, if we was in this circle and there's a bunch of other people. If y'all within the vicinity, all right, I'm out of here, y'all. This is 3 that I'm say goodbye to, and I'm out the door.
That's right. That's how I be too, man.
And
That's
people
like
be
how I
mad when I get off. By the time I get to the house, where the fuck you at? I'm at the house. Why you ain't say bye? You rude as fuck. I don't know. And then they can still come back anyway. I'd rather be rude to you than you say that I was touching you. Pick your poison. You know what I'm saying? Man, I ain't talking to you no more, man. Fuck you. All right, bet. At least you ain't had no, we seen too many people.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, her girl. How you doing? You doing all this extra hugging? Gotta get you in trouble real quick. Real quick. And plus we celebrities around this.
Are you in the line?
No, you're good.
Yeah, you did.
Huh?
You did.
My computer's gonna die.
Yeah, we got another 2 minutes anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, for that 2 minutes, let me ask you a question real quick. Because Spider did it, and I feel like more artists should do it. I'm actually going to incorporate it into my stuff.
Live
Do you
bands.
do that too?
Instruments.
But do you do covers?
Oh yeah. I play. Yeah, it's just a part of playing, especially playing the guitar and the piano. It makes it like, if I'm going into like, I remember one time specifically, I walked into like Naples, and it's like a old whiskey bar, you know what I'm saying? So it's just nothing but just old like white people over like 45 and up. You feel me? So and I'm the only like
you had to
black dude
accommodate.
here. Yeah. So I'm looking. And I have my guitar, you know. So I go in there, I sing Tennessee Whiskey.
Perfect.
Man, then you see that just changed everybody's perspective. Like, whoa, I didn't even know you knew. Like
That happened on
Mm-hmm.
American Idol when one of the dudes came out, black,
Mm-hmm.
African American, young dude. He came up. He was like, "Baby, lock them doors in there." Everyone went crazy. Everyone we didn't expect that to happen.
Yeah.
So it's like, and Spider did that because I didn't know Spider sung country, and then he did a cover song, and I was like, I don't even listen to country like that. I listen to some. That song I just sing, I listen to him. But Spider, when he did the cover, I was like, yo, this is Spider. And it's like, that's how some people get noticed too, is they sing covers of others people's song, and once you make it your own,
it's relatable.
it helps you get better.
Yeah.
So I feel like, and this only happens for R&B. So me thinking out of the box, because I'm weird, I'm different. I do the hashtag, my music's different.
Yeah.
I used to do this back then, is where I would do a cover of rapping. Everyone's doing covers of people singing and a Chris Brown or Usher song. I'm gonna do a cover of like a Ludacris song, or I'll do a cover of a Lil Wayne song, or anything like that, because rappers don't do that. I have not seen. So I mean, singers R&B, they would do a cover of a rapping song and turn it to an R&B, but rappers don't do covers of other people's songs.
Because the importance of singing is just the singing. The importance of rapping is making sure you know how to do lyrics.
Lyrical.
That you're
Flow,
lyrical.
can
So
flow right.
to cover somebody else's shit, it'd be like, oh, you biting. But to do it in
Yeah,
R&B,
they see it. Yeah, they see it.
they
as
just
hate.
want to hear your vocal
Yeah,
range.
So
they see it
if
as
you
hate.
rap someone else's song, that considered as biting?
to
That
them,
doesn't-
no, I'm saying for that community, not
to certain.
like you're not gonna get in trouble.
No.
What I'm saying is the guy wants to hear your lyricism. When it comes to music, I just want to hear his voice. I don't care what the fuck he's singing.
Okay, so with singing, it's just how well he could control his voice
And
his
singing
range.
and singing like
Okay.
Usher may write a few things, but we all know Jermaine Dupri do majority of his shit. When you hear y'all know what it is on the beginning of the track, that's Jermaine Dupri. But that's okay because the main portion of why we're getting these sales is because of Usher's voice. It ain't got shit to do with his writing or his pen.
I do notice that because most R&B, the lyrics are not deep. They're simple.
Yeah.
The lyrics are simple.
Yeah.
Simple, relatable.
That's pretty much it. But that's why Drake gets in trouble so much is because he got ghostwriters. But the main mission of the goal that Drake is, that's the reason why Drake got a solid head. He ain't worried about no lyrics. He worried about his money. Fuck all of who wrote what. I'm here to get money. Fuck all of that. Oh man, you don't write your own lyric. But I got paid for it. And everybody at this table, everybody outside this world was trade spots with Drake in a heartbeat. I don't care if he was writing or not writing. But he has writer credits though.
Yeah, he one of the most influential.
Right.
writers. Every time you drop a song, you see like captions of them lyrics in somebody caption on like Instagram and Facebook.
The reason
stuff
why
like
he
that.
do what he do and allows other people to write for his tracks is because you're rich. It's hard to talk about something when you're on a soft ass bed. So I'm gonna go get somebody that's still in the streets
That has
and
stories
thinking
and stuff.
from a different perspective. So you're always gonna get the sentimental of a person. And then when Drake writes for somebody else, he's thinking for them. He's not thinking for himself. You think for yourself, yeah, I'm on Jets, I'm on this.
You know what's a good example of it? I hate the song, but Freaky Friday with Lil Dicky and Chris Brown. How Lil Dicky wrote for Chris Brown. And Chris Brown wrote for Lil Dicky. Because like I don't like that song because at first I thought that it was racist. I just thought that it was like I thought it was rude. Like I don't like the lyrics. But then I realized what was going on. That what is actually going on is that Chris was writing for Lil Dicky, so Lil Dicky's rapping as Chris Brown. So I don't know. I still don't like the song.
Controversial though. It was very controversial.
It is controversial.
Because
it still is.
if Little Dicky wrote for Chris, in Chris's lyrics, he said nigga.
Yes.
What up, my nigga? What's up, my nigga? So if he wrote that,
Low key, Chris Brown was kind of
Little Dicky White
Okay.
writing lyrics for a black person and said nigga in the lyrics.
I think that happened multiple times already.
Of course. Here's the thing. There's no.
You could write it.
I'm not saying I'm breaking the fourth wall. I'm not saying I'm breaking the fourth wall or anything like that. But cameras are what the fuck out. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
to be continued.
Of course, we still got voice. The thing about it is if there's really not racism. There's no racism really. There is, but there isn't. And we are the co-signers for it. So 9 out of 10, if I want to say something most foul shit to a white person, I'm going to call Cat. I'm going to call all my white buddies. Give me all the jokes. Everything you say about black people, give them to me because I'm finna ready to unleash them, right? Because it wouldn't be right for her to release those said black jokes.
Yeah.
It'd be very offensive, right?
Yeah.
But if I say it, it's just finding a vehicle. Same thing in business. That's why your business need to be diverse, right? Because if we go to Jamaica, don't know none of us close. You the closest one, even though you not from Jamaica. But I'm saying you're the closest.
It's kind of like a white person holding a all black event in February.
Call that shit out, Luna. Like the fuck.
That's not cool.
I'm calling that shit out. Like
Wait, what?
Luna, she needs to take off for the month of February. Okay, you can't throw a black event. Okay, you cannot throw a black event during a black holiday and inviting black people. That's wrong. That's just my personal opinion.
It's not only wrong, but it's low key disrespectful.
Right.
Like
you could take 1 month off. Just one.
Like just because I grew up around like Zoes and Chicos don't mean I get to do stuff like that. Like I have a very wide variety of people that I know and people that comment with their music and stuff like that. But I would never do an event. And
I don't think Luna see it. If it is what I'm hearing, because I just got an invite in the group that says Luna want us to perform February whatever, and I was like, okay. I didn't know behind it was I didn't know it was that.
No, a lot of people know. I see what if she wants to throw in a regular event.
That's fine.
A regular event.
Yeah, I thought it was a regular event. I just found out what it is from you guys right now.
A black event for February 19th.
Like she made it.
It's a black
She's
event.
All black event.
All black event, and then on top
You mean
of
like
that,
a dress code?
No. It's all black people. I wouldn't dare show up at that. That's wrong against my people. To show up at a white function, nothing against white people, but that's just okay. If I go to the country club and be a little odd out.
Yeah.
If we go to a quinceanera, I'm gonna be odd out. Unless I get an invite from that person, I wouldn't feel right to put on a quinceanera as the host.
So she's not doing it for appreciation or anything?
Even if she is, it's still wrong.
I think she's seeing it that way, that she's doing it as appreciation, and I guess
When
no
you
one
appreciate me, don't put the event on. And if you also, if she even watching this, I don't give a fuck. She also got to stop calling herself black. She's white.
And not only that, no,
That's
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna talk
I'm
my
new
shit.
to
No,
all
hold on,
this.
I'm gonna talk my shit. So
Don't give a
people were sitting there talking shit on my Facebook. You feel me? There was an event poster, and while I feel her on the sense of she was upset about Mystic being on the flyer or some shit like that.
Oh, I saw that.
So not only does she need to mind her business on my page, like don't post and cause drama between Mike and Tim and me when that doesn't have nothing to do with me. My logo got put back on the flyer for a reason because I fought for that shit. I made it a point to get my logo back on there. And then she wanted to be like, oh, well, why are you still posting these flyers if Mystic's logo's on there? And then she went out of her way after Tim was responding to her, because I don't respond to stuff like that. You know, I don't go back and forth on Facebook with people. I think it's stupid. So she privately messaged me, and she had said something on my Facebook about, oh, if you have your security because of Mystic, why would you still affiliate yourself and do business? I said, I wanted to say, I didn't say it to her. I didn't even reply to her. I opened the message. But like, why is that any of your concern? And I don't have my security because of Mystic. I have my personal bodyguard for a reason, because I have built a relationship with him. We do business together. And then not only that, but for my personal protection when I'm behind the camera.
Yeah, it's for
So
one person.
you're making
I will buy
assumptions
security for
off
one
of,
person.
You're making assumptions off of stuff that you don't even know nothing about. And in addition to that, I know that she doesn't even like me. I've had multiple people come up to me and say how she don't like me.
I don't think she's a Taurus. We should close the show up. We can talk more shit, but
Big fat
we should close
phonies.
right. Cat, go
Yeah,
ahead.
'cause I don't know who, what kind of event is.
We'll talk to you behind the scenes.
Yeah. All right.
Go ahead,
Thank
close
you
this
so
bad
much,
boy
D,
up.
for coming in. And Void, you know,
What's up?
even though you forgot my gate code. But we're going to close the show out. We'll be back on Friday. I'm Cat Flo.
Get them with
I'm
social
Void
media.
Hayes. Oh, do your social
Yeah,
media.
social media. What you-
I keep forgetting that.
Come on, get yourself. How you get on social media?
No,
Make
like,
money.
because she just normally say
Culture.
Cat Flow and then watch me like, you next.
Boom.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, hit it.
All right, it's Cat Flo. You guys know who it is. Culture Fusion Promotions and Smoking Hot Cooking. And Void Hayes.
This is Void Hayes. Hayes is spelled Hayze. Void is normal. You could catch me on all social media.
And SoundCloud.
Do good.
Yep. It's your boy D Goodson. Y'all already know. Y'all can catch me on Instagram, all of that at DeeGoodson.
D, do it.